welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Sia, and today we're going over the March budget. So we are at the start of a new month, and I'm so excited for March because I have such fun things planned. And I haven't taken a vacation in literally I don't know how long. So this is the month where I'm taking some time off. I'm going away. I'm spending some time with my honey, and I'm just so excited. I've never been this excited about March because March is usually a crazy month for me. So yeah, let's jump right into it. First, let's start my February favorites. So I brought some stuff with me up here to share with you as my favorites for February. And maybe a couple months before, but I haven't done favorites before, so I decided to share with you now. So first, I'm gonna start with this because I want to start sipping on it. You hear that? So for Christmas, I got Mario an espresso machine, and it's been so lovely to have. Low-key a gift for both me and him. So I just used one of the last espressos that we actually have today. So we need to go to the mall and get some more pods. But basically it's like a homemade iced shaken espresso from Starbucks. So if you know about those, this is it. I make it with almond milk. So instead of oat milk, because I don't usually like oat milk when I have it at home. So I make it with some oat milk, a little bit of creamer, some cinnamon, the espresso pod, some ice, of course. And sometimes I even do honey with it, but I didn't do honey today. But it is so good. The Nespresso machine really should go on my favorites for the month, but it has been for the past 2 months. I can't wait to get some more pods. It's been so good. And we're not going to Starbucks right now because we're boycotting Starbucks, so make it at home. Second, we have the suya juices. These are so good, and I've been usually drinking this before I have coffee in the morning the past couple of weeks anyways, but you know, that I made this special today, so I'm having that first. But these suja drinks, almost all the flavors are really good. This is a gut health one with elderberry ginger. The ingredients are super clean, they're super organic, just really good for your health if you want to do something to like kickstart your health journey, don't really know where to start. Maybe you want to start juicing, but you don't have the time. These are so worth it. I have like one a day, literally. So I usually pick up like 4 to 5 on my grocery runs because so good. I think the only flavor I may not like is one that's like straight vegetables, like all the harsh vegetables that you can think of are in there. And that makes sense. It makes sense, but it's still good for you. So if you could take it down, do that. All right, that's for drinks. Obviously water, this water bottle. Y'all seen it already, but it's been my favorite since I got it. I got it on Amazon, and I'll link it below as well. It's been so good. I take it on my walks. It's super easy to carry with this handle here. Throw it in the dishwasher, it's perfectly fine. Stay hydrated, has the times on it if you are into that to help you track your water. So yeah. Now let's get on to scents. So I have a few scents, a couple scents. I have these candles, which are basically burnt out. I might be able to get a little bit out of this, maybe, barely. Since we're probably gonna go to the mall today, I might just pick up a few more because these are so good. These are like so homey. The scents are so homey. So this one, they're both from Bath and Body Works. I always almost mix up Bed Bath & Beyond and Bath & Body Works. I'm like, which one is it? When I know I really only go to Bath & Body Works. So this one is Wild Rose and Suede from their White Barn collection. It has pink tea rose, soft suede, and warm amber scents in it. And it's so, I feel like there's just something about this scent that's just so warm and cozy. It's so nice. It was perfect for winter. And honestly, it's kind of like such a fresh, homey scent. I would even take it through spring. It's so good. And then this one is raspberries and whipped vanilla. Also from the White Barn collection. And the scents in this one is pink raspberries, strawberry, vanilla bean, sugared lemon drops. Are you kidding? How could you not like this? This is definitely gonna take me through summer. Oh, I might need to get a few. Oh, it smells so good. It's so pretty. I think Mario loves this one. And you know, he's a guy, so this is well for girls and guys. It's really, really good. There are 2 more room sprays. Let me go quickly grab them. Okay, I got it. So it is the Calypso Clementine Concentrated Room Spray. Also from Bath & Body Works. So good, so good. This is definitely Mario's favorite of all, I think. This and that other candle. It's just so pretty. Okay, so that is all for home scents. Let's go into body scents. So perfumes. So these perfumes, and one, it's not like a February favorite, but I'm gonna bring it up. These 2 are from Ellis Brooklyn. This is Myth and Florist. And I have a third one, which is really like my favorite one. Like I can't even put them in order of which I like the most. And that's the Apple one. And I don't know where it is because I'm always putting them in my bags to carry with me because I like to spray on the way and spray when I need to. But these are so good. This brand is so good. My favorite brand right now for perfumes by far. I just keep running back to these. Mario loves this Myth one so much, but he compliments me every time I wear the other 2 as well, especially the Apple one again. But he loves the Myth one. It kind of reminds him of something in his childhood or something. It kind of does for me too. But we can't pinpoint it exactly, but it's so good because it's not even like, this one is not fruity at all. It feels very much like a grown-up scent. This one, very floral, very sweet. So if you're not into that, you might not like it, but I love it. Very sweet, more sweet than floral, I would say, to me. And then the one that I wanted to bring up is this one that I've had for a while, obviously. It's almost done. It's Floral Street Wonderland Peony. But I'm only bringing this up because, well, I just sprayed it on me. This is like, I just randomly go to this. Nothing too crazy. It is a floral scent. It is pretty. And I think it would be great for spring. So that's why I am bringing it up. And it's super pretty. Super easy to carry. I like these sizes instead of getting the big ones usually because they're super easy to carry everywhere. And I don't spray like perfume every day. And like I have a few like bigger perfumes or whatever, but they sit for a while, right? So I like these to be on the go and my favorites. And they're easy to pick up. I don't have to think about dropping $100 every time I need a new perfume. That is all for scents. Now we're gonna go on to kind of makeup, which is gonna be really short. It's mostly lip stuff. I feel like I do have other makeup products, faves, but I think I'll save that for March after I test it while I'm traveling and all that stuff. So I'm gonna focus on lips. Last but not least, we have the lips category. So first, I'll talk about Summer Friday. Love, but especially this one, which I'm usually wearing in my videos. This Summer Friday lip gloss does come off like red on the lips, but it's transparent? I don't know what the word is, but it's a light red. It's not like putting on a lipstick or a lip stain or something and your whole lip is like pop red. It's very subtle, very light, but goes really well with the makeup that I wear. So, and goes really well on my skin without having to think about, oh, lip liner and all this other stuff. Just glossy, hydrating, and a little pigment, and I love it. This one has a more of a brown neutral tint, which is nice as well. And I do wear this as well, but I have been picking up this one more often. All right, and then very last product before we get into March budget is the Laneige Sleep Mask. Everyone knows and loves. I have a few of these. I always re-up. They're always good on the go. These are my new chapsticks, lip gloss. These are every day. This is not just for sleep. This is for all day, every day. Hydration. It's just wonderful. Everyone knows Laneige. Everyone loves Laneige. So yeah. That is all for my February favorites. If you like that segment, let me know in the comments and we'll keep that up for each monthly reset. Now we're gonna go into planning and budgeting for March. I'm so excited, if you can't tell. Okay, now let's get into March budget. I obviously had to take a break to work a little bit, so my coffee is done, unfortunately, but we'll be moving on to the gut health because you need that vitamin D, you need that good gut health, okay? Healthy lifestyle, the ginger in this. Okay, let's get into March. So for March, we got a few things that's going on. Like I said, we are going on vacation. I'm gonna write that down. This month, so gotta prepare for that. And I just want to have a good old time. I want to relax. I don't want to be like working too hard. I don't want to be thinking about work at all. Like, we're gonna be vlogging, so stay tuned for the vlogs on this channel and Romario and Sia's channel. But as far as like work, they are not hearing from me for like 10 days. And I'm so excited, so excited. Okay, so we're gonna start with the goals of the month, of course. And that is to just relax, because of course we're taking time off. Another goal of the month is don't increase my debt. So we are making sure we're not increasing debt this month. So even though we're gonna go have some fun and have a good time, do all the things, spend all the money, we're not going to swipe that credit card. I did swipe it a couple times last month. Well, not last month, this month in February. But I am going to put the money back on it right now that I spent on it, so that there's like no extra charges on it. The balance is not increasing, nothing like that. I shouldn't have done that in the first place, but that's how I think my flights were charged to my credit card this month, and it totally should have just went to my debit card because we have the cash to pay for the flights. As you know, we're saving up for our vacation. So just gotta transfer that money back over, but we're not increasing our debt. And then another goal for this month is to do like pre-planning. Pre-plan for vacations and birthdays, because this month is filled with birthdays. This month has vacations, and then I have another vacation at the beginning of April. So I want to make sure that I'm still putting aside money for that and not like going way off course. And I also, birthdays, vacations, and school, because I do start school in a month on April 1st. And so everything that I'll need to buy in March. So see, gotta catch that. Any notes I'm gonna put, for the notes, I'm gonna put school starts April 1st, buy material ahead of time. Vacation days, March 15 to 21st. My other vacation days, April 6th. And I'm only adding that because to the 8th. I think it's the 6th, or is it the 5th? 5th or 6th to the 8th. So that we know what we're pre-planning for in April. So that's kind of just how things work with me when I'm planning for the month. I have to also think about the next month, because I might get a paycheck that falls really late in the month that will be covering the first week of April, and I gotta be mindful of that since I budget by paycheck. Okay, so second thing we're gonna do, we're gonna go over to February, make this real easy for us, and copy and paste this whole February budget section, except for the total. We don't really need to do that. Copy and paste that over to March. And you see everything is popped up now, like all this, the buckets for my budget here in the pie chart, and spending 20% on utilities, blah, 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 blah. But of course, we're not going to really pay attention to that now because we have to fill in for March. Oh, and before I forget, the quote of the month for March budget. So I do like quotes and challenges and stuff in each of these tabs, just for a little encouragement. And I'll link this below, because I am selling this tracker for really, really low cost. It's like $6 or something.
Wow.
$5 or $6, something like that. I mostly promote it on TikTok, where I do a lot of short videos on my weekly budgets and stuff. So if you're not following me there, go follow me there at Love Sia. But anyways, the quote here says, when you don't have debt, your money can do anything you want it to. Which is really, really true, and why getting rid of debt is like a main focus for me for this year. I am stretching my money right now, basically, for like these trips and school and all that stuff. But if I didn't have debt, I'd have like thousands of dollars back in my pocket each month, where it would be way more comfortable for me to be taking these trips, for me to be going to school, for me to be shopping, because I really want to shop, and we are going to put shopping in the budget this month, for me to be able to do that. So yeah, it's just a nice reminder. So no increase in the debt. In fact, the goal really is to still decrease the debt while we're out having fun for this month, because it's not every day. It's not every day that we're on vacation. It's only about a week, so no excuses. But anyways, let's get into it. So first things first, I'm going to change the months or the pay dates here. My pay dates are kind of funny because depending on when I submit my timesheet, I might get paid earlier or later. So we're gonna do the in-between date, which is, so we're gonna do March 6th, March 13th, March 20th, March 27th. So 4 paychecks this month, and then I'm going to estimate how much I'm going to get paid for each week, because I get paid hourly and I do work overtime at certain times of the month, sometimes all month, but especially on like the beginning and ending of the month. So I have to consider all of that. I also have vacation coming up, so I have to consider that that paycheck is going to be really, I don't know if minimal is the right word, but I won't have any overtime on that check basically. So let's say for next week's pay, I'm already in overtime this week because I worked 12 hours yesterday. So we're gonna estimate, I probably will have a longer day today, tomorrow. I'm gonna estimate like 2,100. I won't do too much. All right, for the following week, so next week will probably be another kind of overtime week, because I'm gonna start thinking about making sure I'm caught up on everything for ahead of time for my vacation. I also have month-end close, which next week is like the main days for close, reporting and all of that. So I'm gonna do another 2,100, and I'm gonna just like aim for it anyways, because it'll be nice to have that extra money. That week for my March 20th check, I will be getting that after having gone on vacation. And let's look at the calendar. Only 1 vacation day is in that check. So I'll probably be working as many hours as I can that week as well. Like, I'm gonna push myself, but I'm gonna put 1,900 for now. And then the following week is a full vacation week. So I think maybe, do I get like 1,800, 1,700 or 1,800 for 40 hours? Ooh, but I probably won't get a whole 40 hours because I'm using one of my days. I only have 5 vacation days, guys. I'm a contractor. I'm actually even lucky to be having that many vacation days. So I'm gonna put like 1,600 to be safe. Then we'll go down into the expenses. And so let's do, all right, rent, same thing. Nothing's changing there. My life block, let's do it 4th, that's good. So basically what I do here is I update the days that my bills are due based on like how my paychecks fall. Like for example, I have this Bank of America card that minimum payment is due on the 12th, but now my paycheck is falling on the 13th. I have to kind of shift that forward to pay early to make sure I'm not late for that payment. Or I can leave it there because I know I kind of get paid 12th, 13th, 14th, depending on when I submit my timesheet, and know that it'll be paid on time, or like I'll process it on the 12th and they won't grab it till the 13th. I'll make it work for me, but basically I'll make that shift if needed when my pay dates, because my pay dates are different every month. I'm gonna move that to the 12th for now. I mean, to the first check for now. This is 13th. All of these are due by then. These I can shift back, like my Apple, my Paramount, those are due on the 20th. So I'll get paid in time for that. These bills are due. I did cancel my SoundCloud. So shout out to me. I can delete this line here. Don't need it. I don't need it at all. And we'll do this sort again so we can close that up. And so, okay, so the 23rd, I have my Barclays card, minimum payment, my student loan minimum payment, Amazon Prime, and then the other ones that are due after that, like, oh, but I have my bi-monthly electric bill. So I didn't have that last month. So I'll have it this month. It's probably gonna be like $100. So I'll put that somewhere in the middle of the month. It'll be due somewhere in the middle to the end of the month. I'll get the bill. So I'll just put that there. The groceries. So we're going on vacation this week. That's fine. Not my week for the March 15th week. When we get back on the 20th, that'll be my week. So I'll leave that there. So no changes for my groceries. I thought I was about to be able to save. I thought I was about to be able to save a week. And then we get into personal care. So definitely gonna get a wax, definitely gonna get my nails done, might even get my hair done, or I'll do it myself, but I might need to buy hair, like if I'm gonna do either braids or clip-ins. I haven't decided yet. I need to make that decision like today. So I'm gonna need money for that. And I'll put that in the first paycheck because I need to do that before I'm heading on vacation. So let's do, my wax is usually very minimal because I already have a package for that. So maybe like $20. I'll decide if I want to do my underarms or not, if I have extra money. My nails, that's unfortunately gonna run me like $100. Ugh. And then my hair, don't need that there because I'm not getting my hair done this month. Well, I'm getting my hair done, but not my quarterly treatments, which, did I move that out of February? I did not move that out of February. Anyways, I gotta put in my actuals for February to see how I actually spent my money. Okay, so I have to plan hair for this trip. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't want to spend that much on my hair though, so let's put like another $150. Just putting it in there. Really want to spend less, but no more than that. And like I said, I do want to do some shopping. And I think I deleted that whole section here because I haven't been planning on shopping. I haven't been shopping much, but I'm going to add some shopping back into this. So let's do that. Shopping, vacay, and maybe I'll give myself like another $150 for that. Let's delete this because I don't have to pay for classes. They are already paid for. Oh, is $150 enough for shopping? Maybe I'll give myself $200. Ooh. No, it's a bit much. Let's see how much I have left. Okay, it says, all right, then I'll have the $250 that I'm putting for savings for family, but actually I don't think I'll need to save for family for this month, at least not a lot. So I'm going to lower that to maybe like $50 because I shouldn't have to spend any money on family for March. Yeah, actually, let me just completely take that out. We'll shift that because I don't think I'll have to spend any money for family for March, April. So we're gonna delete that. And we'll change that around for my own savings. The Arizona trip, that will have the $200 for this week. I mean, for the first week, and then for the second week, which won't actually go into that bucket. I'll just like keep that money on hand because we're going on vacation, of course. And then moving these for the last few weeks, obviously after vacation, won't need it. Gonna put that in the world tour bucket. We haven't decided yet if we're gonna keep the $200 per week per person into the account. I'm gonna assume that we're gonna lower it back to $100 because we don't have any. Actually, we have the Vegas trip coming up. We have Vegas coming up, but then that'll be a couple months. So yeah, I'm gonna lower that back to $100 for the last couple of weeks. And let me delete the buffer. And then school, I have automatically going $150 per week, as y'all know. And then that will adjust when I know more about school. And then let's look into the other weeks. So we did the rest of those. I have a trip, like I said, I have a trip coming up the first week of April. So I'm gonna need some money for the last check for April's trip. That's what I'll put into my family needs bucket. I'll change that into travel, more travel. That's all my money is going to the cruise. And we're gonna put, like, I shouldn't need much on the cruise, to be honest. It's like all paid, I think, except for the drinks. I think they're just gonna run me like $60, $70 or something like that. Won't need much. We'll need travel to get down to the boat if I'm going when Mario's not off, and back home. I'm just gonna, and maybe if I want something on the cruise that'll cost money, I don't know, I'll just put $150. Actually, I'll put $300 at the end of the, yeah, at the end of the month. I'll just put $300 from my check onto that and just leave that where that is. Okay, and I think that is all. And maybe I want to do a little shopping for that too. So I'll put another like $100. Nothing crazy, it's only a weekend basically. So I'll put another $100 for vacation shopping. So that leaves me with $2,277 left to budget for the month from my estimated income, mind you. And then we're going to put that on, mostly on to paying off credit cards, because I have not been able to put money on my credit cards in the month of February. So like we said, it's still a goal to put money on the credit cards, you know, just not fall off on that goal. Maybe have some extra travel money as well for Arizona. So I'm gonna up that for the week of, just so we are safe. You know, we have the buffer, we have some extra cash, so I'm gonna turn that, like add an extra $500 to that bucket. So that leaves me with $1,777. Okay, so extra credit card payments, and by week, I'll put 400 for the first week, leave me with the $70 buffer. Always leave a buffer, y'all. Always have a little bit of a buffer when you're, you know, putting your budget together, because you never know what kind of expenses may come up. I know I still have to do my taxes. I probably will have to pay for that. I don't know if I'm doing it in March or April. Just have a buffer, travel, whatever, random expenses, doctor's bills, because I do have a doctor's appointment, but I think I'm gonna cancel it, whatever. Just make sure you have a buffer. So leave the $70 buffer there. For the second week, I'll do like $650. Leave myself, no, do like $600, leave myself a little bit of a bigger buffer. Even though I added the buffer to the Arizona trip, you always want to make sure you still have a little extra for you. You just never know. Don't want to be caught with your pants down. The third week, I'll put 200 in the buffer. I mean, 200 for the extra credit card payments, and that leaves me with 69.93 for the buffer. 200. Well, since I'm going away, I'll put 150 on the credit card, and I'll leave the 143.73 as the buffer. And so that means I should be putting an extra $1,350 on a credit card. That means I should be closing out my Apple credit card finally. That was a goal for February, but then your girl decided to go back to school. But it's okay. It's okay. We're now saving up for all this stuff. We still are paying down some money on the credit cards. We have so much travel going on. It's kind of ridiculous, but I am so happy. I'm so excited. So now I'm done budgeting. Of course, every week I will be doing like weekly updates, because like I said before, my paychecks vary every week and it really depends on how much I'm working. So this will be updated. If anything has to fluctuate or change, I will take you guys along with me on that. If you want to see my vacay videos, stay tuned for that. I'm so excited. If you want to see like what I buy when I'm shopping, or like putting myself together for a vacation, I did actually start that. I'm doing like a 21-day prep video to, you know, get myself together for vacation. And part of it is like no drinking, being serious about my fitness, because, you know, I want to look a little bit more snatched on vacay. You know, the hair prep, the nail prep, and all of that. I'll take you guys along with me on that, and the shopping, of course. But yeah, that will be all for March. I'm very excited. I hope you're excited for March too. As a little bit of a recap, let's just go over March. So for the goals for March, it's to relax, don't increase my debt, pre-plan for vacation and birthdays in school, which I've already been doing. Notes for the month where school starts April 1st, buy material ahead of time. Oh my gosh, I did not plan for material. That's why we have these notes. Oh my God. Okay, so let's go back down to school. Hold on. And let's move some things around. See, this is why you need the notes section, and to like really comb over everything. Okay, so school, I don't know how much I'm gonna need for materials. I did already start saving for school, so I do have some cash for it, but I wanted to save that for the semester. I think, yeah, I'll just use the cash that I saved already for any books and materials, and then I'll increase my school savings once I know more on when I have to pay for the next set of classes. Okay, I'll do that. So we don't have to add anything. Crisis averted. We're gonna just use the money that's already saved for school, because I've been doing that for a couple of weeks now, for the course material, and then we'll increase the school budget as necessary. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back over the notes. Vacation days. Okay, cool. We planned for those. I am estimating an income of $7,700 for this month. That is net income. My expenses, I'm gonna have, as planned or as budgeted, $2,088.18 going towards credit cards. That includes minimum payments and extra payments. $300 going to groceries. $489.05 going to loans. That's student loans. And my laser away, oh my gosh, I almost forgot. $309.99 going to personal care, $1,679.67 going to rent and utilities. So that includes gas, internet, rent, obviously electric, because that's coming this month. $300 going to shopping, $105.46 going to subscriptions. And if you look up here, you'll see the percentages that they are of my income. So majority of my money is going to credit cards, which honestly, I cannot be mad at that, knowing that a big chunk is still going towards paying off my credit cards. My rent and utilities is about 21% or 22% of my income, which I think the range that you should aim for is no more than 30%. So I'm below that, basically living below my means in that case. So very happy about that. I want to keep it that way. And yeah, and I got the personal cares like 4%, shopping 4%, you know, keeping it small. Then I have the savings buckets. So I got the buffer for like $427 for the month, $600 in regular savings, $1,400 in travel savings. And that is all for the month of March. I am going to do a video on how I save for travel, because I have a whole other spreadsheet on how we even estimated how much we will need for the travel for the Arizona trip. And I'll let you guys know exactly how I do that. And if you want to see how I keep my budget so low for groceries for 2 people, because I know inflation is a little bit crazy, I can also do a video for that as well. Stay tuned for all that is to come. See y'all in the next one. Bye.